welcome to a new vlog. I thought I'd film another monthly reset today. So it's the 31st of March today when I'm filming this, and it's a new month tomorrow. It's going to be April. How crazy. And I always love to do a monthly reset before a new month. I like to try and dedicate a day, but if I can't do that, I'll do like an afternoon or something. On this day, I'll set my intentions for the new month, reflect on the previous month, do a bit of cleaning, tie up like loose ends from the previous month. And overall, I just like to do a bunch of things that will help set me up for the new month. So that's what I'm doing today. You will have already seen part of my day because I did a little montage. So I went to the gym with my mum this morning, which was so nice. She's actually recently joined my gym, which has been so motivating. She's been loving it. I've been loving it. And we actually went and did cardio today. So we did a little bit of cardio, upper body and abs, and it was really nice. Since then, I've come home, had breakfast, and now I'm about to get started with my morning cleaning routine. I do actually want to do a bit of cleaning today just because we're doing the monthly reset and there are a few things that are on my list to do. But every morning I like to do a little clean and tidy. I'll allow like 15 minutes or so just to get the house all sorted because I find that it just helps me so much more mentally, especially since I work at home. So my morning cleaning is done and I've just got ready for the day, and I do have one more thing that I want to do, but I don't need to do it myself. You'll get what I mean in a moment, but pretty much I wanted to vacuum the place because I don't know, it just gets so dusty, and Braden and I both have quite sensitive skin, so we like to try and keep it dust free, but we found a really good solution for this and it's been making such a big difference. So we actually got a robot vacuum recently, and we've got the one by Ecovacs, and it's their D-Bot N8, and it's amazing. You can see it behind me just charging on its dock at the moment, and it's so cool because it just goes around and does its thing, and it's really not that noisy as well, which I really like. And also, not only is it a vacuum, it's also a mop, which is so cool. I'll grab it and share it with you guys. So on the top we have the laser here, and on the back we have the bumper, and this really helps map out and navigate my whole apartment, which is so great for the cleaning process because it stops it from bumping into things, and also it remembers the apartment after it's gone around and cleaned it. So I actually have a map on the app of my whole apartment because of this robot. So this is the map that it's created for my apartment, and it's really cool because you can actually pick certain areas of your apartment that you want it to clean based off of that map. So if I want the kitchen cleaned, it will just do that area. So it's completely customizable. You can also set the duration that you want the cleaning process to go for. Also, what I think is really cool is the fact that it has carpet detection mode. So if it goes on the carpet, it won't activate the mop mode, it will just vacuum. But when it's on like a hard surface, like the tiles in the kitchen, it will activate the mop and vacuum mode. And so it can do both, which is so cool. So this is what the reusable mop pad looks like. You can just pull it off and pop it in the wash, but they also do have some disposable ones that you can use as well. And then this is the little water tank at the back that you can fill up, and then it uses the water to mop. So under here is where we have the dustbin, and it's so easy to dispose of all of the rubbish that's in here. I love that. So I'll give you a good look at the bottom. So as you can see, there's some little brushes that really help grab all of the awkward bits. I find that this honestly cleans so many areas in my home that I couldn't get to myself. It gets under my bed so easily. It also goes through the bar stools, and I don't know how the heck it manages to get over them, but I was amazed the other night. I was like, how is it doing that? It's very clever. Also, once it's done with the cleaning, or if it needs charging, it will actually take itself back to the dock and charge itself, so you don't even need to move it, which is so good. So I really recommend it, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm very excited about my robot vacuum. I'll show you how it works in a moment. If you want to check out any of the Ecovacs products, you can actually purchase them on Amazon, and they do have a sale going on. So the original price is $699, but it will be reduced to $499, and then I actually have a discount code that will give you guys $10 off as well if you want to use that. But anyway, I'm going to start the vacuuming now, and I'll show you guys how it works. Look, it won't go on the carpet because it's on mopping mode. It's detected the carpet. It's going to try and go on the carpet, and then it won't, and it'll turn around. time for lunch. I've made myself a pretty big salad today. I had some leftover chicken schnitzel from last night, so I've just got some spinach, chicken schnitzel, some crispy Asian noodle salad, my usual. That's my lunch. The final cleaning thing on my to-do list for today is to clean this oven because I've been needing to do this for so long, but I've been putting it off. And yeah, today's the day that we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna grab some baking soda and make a little paste with baking powder and water, pop it in the oven and spread it everywhere. Then spray some white wine vinegar. Then I'll just leave it until this evening and I'll wipe off the baking soda and vinegar and we should be good. But yeah, it's looking a little bit dirty. Please don't judge, but this is how our oven is currently looking. So stuff is just like sprayed over the door. The actual oven inside really isn't too bad. It's not like we have dried up food or anything like that. It does need a clean, so let's get to it. My whole apartment smells like vinegar now. But now I'm gonna do some goal setting and journaling, just reflect on the month, have a think about what I've achieved and why I didn't achieve things that I wanted to. And then I also wanna set some goals for April. In my last monthly reset video, I actually set myself like a to-do list for the month and I guess almost challenges. So I set myself a book that I wanted to read. I also wrote down any projects or ideas that I want to work on in the coming month. So I guess the best place to start is by reflecting on March. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This has definitely taken me longer than it should because I kept getting distracted and going on TikTok. I've become a TikTok obsessed person lately. I never really was that into TikTok. I feel like I've always gone through phases, but I love it at the moment. If you're not following me on TikTok, go and follow me because I'm wanting to post a lot more on there because I'm having so much fun. It's genuinely made me really, really happy because I've been enjoying it and it's just something different and I feel like it's much more casual and relatable. I don't know, I like it. I actually just posted a video just before, which was a bit cute. I love the sound. It's pretty much saying, do things even if people think they're cringe, just do it anyway. And like, I feel like the sound really applied to me. It's like, want to start a YouTube channel, do it. Want to do a podcast, do it. And I was like, oh, I've done those things. So I've got some good overlay clips. So I posted that. Anyway, I did actually write a big list. So I started off writing my March reflection. My camera just died, so I switched on to another one. But I was saying that I have actually gone through and managed to write my reflection and goals. So I guess I'll go through them with you guys. Maybe I'll sit down and prop the camera up so I can talk to you properly. First of all, I wrote down things I achieved in March. So I wrote down finalizing some things for Elements of Presence. Travel, I'm so grateful to be able to finally travel. Like, we got to go to the Gold Coast, which was such a fun trip and it was a really productive trip at the same time. We had so much fun and I feel like it really re-inspired me, and ever since I've been home from that trip I felt so happy and I thought, oh, maybe this is just like post-holiday happiness. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean, like maybe I'm just feeling happy post-holiday. But it's been like a week and a bit now and I'm still on a high, which is really good. I don't know, I think it just kind of refreshed me and reset me and I'm feeling very inspired. Then I said posted more on TikTok, which is something that I have wanted to do for a while, but I let fear hold me back. So in March I finally did that, and I find with like TikTok and all social media platforms, it's just momentum. It's like you post once and then you gain momentum and it's so much easier. But taking the first step and posting the first video on YouTube or whatever platform you want to post on is the hardest part. It's so funny. It's like you gain confidence and then it's easier. I also feel like I've been a bit more consistent on my other platforms as well, like on YouTube and on Instagram. And I'm really proud of the videos that I've been creating lately. I feel like I've put a lot more thought into them, I guess. Like my organization videos take a lot more planning and prep, and I'm really proud of them. I really prioritized working on my relationships in March, especially with my family and friends. And overall, I would say that my relationships have all been flourishing a lot more lately because I've been putting a lot more attention into them. I was also proud that I organized the office in the kitchen in March, and that I went to the gym consistently, and the last thing I said is that I had more fun, which is definitely true, and I want to continue that in April. I really liked my mindset this past month, and I definitely had a lot more fun. As for what I could do differently, I didn't really delve into this too much because, like I said before, I'm feeling really happy at the moment, so I just want to be content with that and keep doing what I'm doing. But I did say that I want to do more adventurous days with Brayden because we haven't really done too many of them, and I just want to plan dates with him a bit more. We've always made that a goal, but sometimes it kind of can slip away and we don't do it as often just because we're always together at home and we just kind of forget. Moving on to my goals for April, I've got quite a few, so I'll just tell you guys a few of them. One of them is to make more Spotify playlists, which I know sounds so random, but I keep forgetting to do it. But when I'm at the gym, I'm like, oh, I wish I'd made a Spotify playlist. And I also want to make a bunch of playlists that reflect my mood and just happy playlists, because I think music can really change your energy. So I really want to make some, then I can share them with you guys. Another goal is to potentially dye my hair a peach or like copper color. I don't know, I've been peach before. I'm sure you guys have seen this photo. I'll insert it here. If you've been following me for a while, you remember when I dyed my hair peach and I loved it, but I kind of want to go maybe a little bit more natural and make it look like a strawberry blonde copper kind of color. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But I guess my only concern with that is that maybe it would look a bit weird when my hair starts to grow out, but I know my hairdresser could do a good job at like fading the color and making it look like it grows out naturally. I don't know, but that's something I kind of want to do in April. I want to make skincare a priority in the following month because I feel like my skincare routine has kind of slipped up lately. And I also really want to gua sha more because I think it would make a difference to my skin and just overall puffiness. Another goal is to learn more about Feng Shui. I kind of want to get a book on this, so I want to learn more about it and then I can share it with you guys, and I just think it's so interesting. So I want to do that. And then after that, I've put books to read, and I haven't answered this yet because I don't know what books I want to read yet, because I actually have quite a few Audible credits that I need to use up. That's actually something that I'm going to do today. I'm going to choose all of my Audible books and then I'm going to cancel the account because clearly I'm not going through the books quick enough. That's my little reflection. I do need to go and get my actual planner and fill in dates and stuff and book some appointments because I really want to plan ahead with that. I really want to book in a facial, and I think I'm going to get my eyebrows done. I don't know. And maybe I could book in to get my hair done too. I just want to plan ahead, so I'll do that in a moment too. And I also need to do my financial review. I've just spent about an hour on Audible looking at the reviews, listening to the samples, and I found a few books. I think I had 5 or 6 credits, so it took me some time because I wanted to make sure I got ones that I loved. First of all, I've got She's on the Money by Victoria Devine. I know she's got a podcast that a lot of people follow and it's all about finances, and I thought that would be a good book. And she also narrates it herself on Audible, which I always love because sometimes they have some very robotic voices, which drives me crazy. Then I have The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. I've read Super Attractor by her and I loved that book, but I haven't read The Universe Has Your Back. I thought I had though, but apparently I haven't because I checked my history and I haven't. So I'm gonna read that. Then I've got Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. I've heard so many amazing things. Then I've got a book that I can't say the name of properly because I'll be demonetized on YouTube, but it's called, let's just say it's Unfunk Yourself by Gary John Bishop. Then I've got a book called Breathe by James Nestor, which is all about like the importance of breathing correctly. I've heard a few people talk about this and I'm really curious because I know that like your breath actually is more powerful than you realize, so I'm sure I'll tell you guys what I learned from that. And then I did end up getting a book on Feng Shui. So I found this guy called Cliff Tan and he has a TikTok and I've gone and followed it. People will send a photo of the layout of their home and then he will tell them how they should position their furniture, which I think is really interesting. But he's actually written a book called Feng Shui Modern. So I'm excited to read that. I think I'm going to read that first. It's actually already nearly 5:30, which is crazy. So I might actually get started on dinner soon. I'm going to make chicken fried rice tonight. I haven't actually ever made fried rice, but I feel like it's very up Brayden and I's alley because we love anything with veggies and rice. So that's what I'm going to make. I'm going to follow a recipe that I found on TikTok. So I might actually start that now so we can have an early-ish dinner and then I can continue with the resetting afterwards. I've had my dinner and now I'm gonna clean the oven and take all of this stuff off. I'm just gonna grab a cloth and get in there and wipe it down with some warm water. New day, it's April 1st. I didn't actually manage to get everything I wanted to do done yesterday. I think when I film, everything just takes a little bit longer, so I'm going to continue on my reset today, but I will show you an after of the oven real quick. I don't know if any of you guys care, but honestly, it was a mission. I had to really get in with my arm and scrub, but it's very clean now. How much better does this look? It's actually sparkly. So clean. So now my plan is to look over my finances. I like to check in with myself every single month just to kind of tally up my income and also write down all of my expenses. It makes it a whole lot easier when it comes to tax time. And since I'm self-employed, I find this really important since I have to work out my own GST and things like that. So I'm going to spend some time working out those calculations and tracking everything. And then I also want to have a look over what we've been spending our money on and if there's anything that we can change, any subscriptions we can cancel, and also if we need to make any adjustments to our accounts, because Braden and I actually have a joint account now, so we transfer a certain amount each week into that account. But I think I might have to adjust that amount soon because some of our expenses are increasing. Our rent has actually gone up a little bit. I haven't actually told you guys, but we decided to extend our lease for another 6 months, but they did ask us to up our rent a little bit just because of inflation and stuff, I guess. But yeah, I need to make a few adjustments, so I'm going to spend some time doing that. I've just finished tracking my income and expenses, and in the process I was actually watching some other monthly reset videos, and I saw that this girl whose channel is called Smiley Citrus actually did a monthly reset as well, and she included like a budget with me, and I think she does them monthly. Her name's also Ella, by the way. You should definitely check her out. She's Aussie. I really enjoyed watching it, and she uses a software or an app called Every Dollar to budget each month. So I've just installed it and I'm having a look through it now, and it looks really easy to follow. So I might actually do this when I get a chance. I probably won't do it for this month, or maybe I will, but I'm not going to do it right now because I've got some other things that I need to do. But I feel like this is a really great way to track your income, because I do obviously keep a spreadsheet of my expenses, but I don't really break them down into categories, so I never really know how much money I'm spending on coffee, for example. Whereas if I broke down my monthly expenses this way, I would see where exactly my money is going. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, we've got planned income, spent income, and remaining. And then you have all of your expenses here that you can fill out. I don't know if I need to pay for this account or if there's a free version. I'm not really sure, but it seems really good. Now I'm going to move on to do some planning of my month. I've got this weekly planner, which I got from Typo ages ago, which has like your goals on it, your to-do list, habit tracker, and things like that. So I actually might fill this out with some habits, and then I can just repeat it every single week until the month's over and then just reassess. So yeah, I'm going to fill that out, and then I'm going to get my actual weekly planner and write in dates and appointments and things like that. Okay, so these are my habits that I've decided to track every single day. And then here we have my to-do list, but I guess this is kind of like a to-do list for the month. So just things that I want to get done. And I also went through and put in any key dates in my monthly planner. The last thing that I want to do to kind of reset myself is just have a bit of like a pamper afternoon. It's Friday afternoon and I'm just feeling like I need to look after myself a little bit. My hair's been feeling really dry lately, so I really want to do a hair mask, pop a tan on, maybe paint my nails. I've been really into painting my nails myself. I never really get my nails done, but usually I'm just plain like I am now, but I have actually been making an effort to paint them a bit more, and they actually haven't been turning out too bad, which is a good thing. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start editing this video. Okay, I'm gonna go and pop on my tan. Hair mask is done. I decided not to fake tan at the end because honestly, I can't be bothered. But I'm so happy with how my hair is looking right now because I used this hair mask that my hairdresser recommended to me. She actually gave it to me. It's the K18 hair mask, and I've had it for a while, but I didn't like properly understand it. But I've just watched a bunch of like TikToks and videos on it, and apparently it's actually better than the Olaplex treatment. So I'm really excited to be using this. So you don't even have to condition your hair. What you have to do is shampoo, don't condition it, brush your hair through and pop a little bit in your hands. A little bit goes a long way. rub it through your hair. Well, actually, I saw someone said that you need to like rub it in your hands to emulsify it, then scrunch it in your hair, leave it for 4 minutes. Precisely, I don't know why. Then after the 4 minutes, you can do whatever you want. You can add heat protectant, other styling products, and I just blow dried my hair, and then this is how it's looking. So the whole idea is that this stuff just helps repair the bonds in your hair. I'm not a hairdresser, obviously, so I'm not gonna say everything correctly, but I really just want to start taking better care of my hair. That can be another goal for April. So I'm gonna be using this stuff every second wash, and it'll be cool to see how my hair transforms and recovers, because it is feeling a little bit dry at the moment. But I just wanted to mention that because yeah, I find it really hard sometimes to find good quality products, but this was really good. So I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my monthly reset. Also, this video isn't gonna go up at the start of the month. So when you're watching this, if you wanna do any of these things, don't feel like you need to start it at the beginning of the month. You can do it at any point, but I just like to do it to start off my new month. But if you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.